Okay, what's going on this week? Well, the Eververse store is actually pretty good. I did make a whole short on that if you guys want to check that out. But if you are playing the game at this current moment in time, the only true relevant thing worth doing this week is, if you need it, farming some good Artifice armor. As we got the main spot that's dropping the juicers, that being Grasp of Avarice, as the Pinnacle Rotator dungeon this week, meaning it has its master mode up, and this master dungeon is the one that's dropping the heat right now. And by that I mean high stats and good spikes. Also, don't forget, if you do want to get your games at a cheaper price, Instant Gaming's the place to be. Link at the top of the description. So as we know with Lightfall, master activities did get their own surges, specifically master dungeons and master raids. So farming master dungeon bosses is a lot easier. If you look at what we got for this specific activity this week, we have Arc and Void Surge and Overcharged Rocket. My boy, Overcharged Rocket. So that makes our choice of what we're going to use to bake the boss very straightforward. It's what we've been using for over a year and a half now. Rockets and a Gallahorn. And because it's overcharged rocket, dude, any rocket will do. Take your pick. Preferably don't use a precision frame because you're still losing 20% damage compared to using something like a Hothead, Apex Predator, Cold Comfort, a Blowout, a Bump in the Night. Any adaptive and aggressive frame is going to do 20% more damage just by existing over any precision frame. But because you got overcharged rocket launcher, you're not throwing nearly as far. You're still throwing, just not as much as you normally would because we have overcharged rocket. Now, for your team composition, we're not going to overthink anything or make it complicated. We're going to bring one Well of Radiance Warlock, a Tether Hunter for your debuff, and then any other damage super. Thunder Crash, Gathering Storm. If you got two Warlocks in your fire team, bro, you can go ahead and tell the other one to jump on Strand if you really wants to. Because you're only going to need one Well. You're not doing multiple damage phases, you're doing one. Because this boss is going to get folded. If you've never done this encounter on Master before, you will face 3 anti-barrier servitors before your damage phase. One on the left, middle, and right. So be a little bit prepared for that. And another thing that a lot of people do for this is that we kill the 2 majors that he spawns in. The Invisible Marauder and then the Tracer Shank that generally sits in the middle area. Upon starting the encounter, pop your supers right on the bottom of the stairs where they spawn out and just burst them down immediately. Use all your supers and abilities because whenever you get 10 burdens, you're going to get all your abilities and your super instantly back. And considering the fact that you need 60 burdens in total in order to get to damage, it is impossible for you to go into a damage phase without your abilities or your supercharged, especially in this dungeon. And since the main goal that we're going for here is to farm armor that has triple 20s in the 3 main stats, resilience, recovery, and discipline, the way you should go about setting up your ghost shell is putting the discipline mod on it, and then the game is going to try and put the other spike in either mobility, recovery, or resilience, because you're going to get one of your spikes from your ghost shell into the discipline stat. You're going to have RNG drop the other spike and preferably recovery or resilience, and then generally you're going to put on the major recov mod to finish off the armor piece, preferably having each armor piece drop that can hit triple 20s in resilience, recov, and discipline. I guarantee just after a couple tries you'll be one phasing this boss very easily with little effort, and the quicker the runs means more drops of armor. But if you do everything that we talked about in this video, you'll be good to go. And that's that. If that's all you were here to watch the video for, thank you, brother man. Just real quick before I end the video, I am going to show just a few pictures from GCX for anybody that's just a little curious. All right, so for the first 2 pictures I want to show, I got me and Dado. It was awesome to meet and chat with Dado. Gotta be real. And the second one is me and Clyde. Telling y'all, bro, there was this main bar that everybody would meet up at every night called Headwaters. They didn't kick us out until 2 a.m. each night. And then for most of the weekend, me and my buddy, we linked up with G Miners and his crew, and we had like a nice solid group of about 6-7 people that we would meet up and hang with throughout the weekend. Then here's a quick little video that I took from Merc's hotel suite party. I believe this was on Friday night. A lot of people were able to get their rooms upgraded to a suite for free. I don't know if you guys know who Merc Destroyer is, but he's a moderator in Clyde's chat. He threw a hotel party from his suite on Friday night, and that's where this picture comes from. Damn, I really should open my eyes more in this picture, bro. Oh, that boy faded. On the far left, you got my boy Ice. He's one of G Miner's mods. You got MJ, a low manner. You got Ritz in the middle right there. Then right next to him, you have Cian. I think that's how you pronounce his name, bro. I'm really sorry if I butchered it. I am really bad at English, even though that's the only language I speak. But fun fact, him, MJ, and Zemo came in first place for the Destiny 2 Dungeon Speed Trial that Landfest was hosting at GCX, which is pretty cool. And then on the right side, we got my boy, my homie, G Money Miners. In case you didn't know, the G stands for GOAT. Here's why.
That's 2 good skates. That's 2 good skates. Okay. Oh my fucking god, I got my swagger back. Let's fucking run this shit, Ice.
Dude, I couldn't help myself but share that clip. That clip is too funny. If you've ever seen Ice and G Miners do their duo runs, you'll know that they are a pair of clowns. And they are no different in person, bro. I'll tell you that much. Then last but not least, bro, we got the good squad pick. Going from left to right, we got our buddy Barn. We got the boy G. We got Mitch. We have Rec, who is like 7'1". That dude is so fucking tall. We got Brandon. We got Huey. Huey's so funny too, bro. Huey's so funny. Room 40. Next to Huey, we got my boy Ice. On the far right, we got my dumbass. I was holding my drink kind of like how the Warlock would like hold his little magic in his hand. That's what I was trying to hold my drink like, bro. And then one row up, right next to me on my right, is my buddy Cat. You might recognize his name, Cataclysmic, from all the videos. He helps me out a lot with those. And then in the middle, the buddy holding his beer, that is our buddy Tanner. You've probably seen him around in a bunch of Twitch chats. Bunch of amazing people, and I'm glad I got to meet them all. Overall, bro, GCX was a absolute fucking blast. I'm so glad I went, and I'm absolutely running it back next year. Shout out to all the amazing people of the community. It was great to meet up and chat with you in person, and I can't wait to do it again. Thank you so much for watching the video. Consider subscribing. You guys be safe.